Hello, we are back again with yet another plant unboxing. So this is from the People's Plants. I bought it in, made a note here, June the 3rd is when I placed this order for two babes, what they call. So essentially just like little plugs. And I got a Medinilla Grigori Hembali, I believe it is. I might be butchering that, but I believe that's the name. And then Anthurium Vici the King. And may I have your knife, please? This is the knife.
Oh God. Every time.
Do you want to get cut, Cat? Hi. Are we not paying any attention to you? Unacceptable. So I have, this is number 2 of 4 orders I have with the People's Plants. And the last one I got was my Calathea mosaica, which arrived in great shape. And I'm excited to see how these dudes look.
Jealous.
So they wrote on here what was included. And it looks like the Medinilla is a 4-inch substitute, so they might have sent me bigger than the plug. Oh, hello, little friend.
That's cool packaging.
That's pretty awesome. That's very sexy packaging, may I just say. Whoever thought of this, just take this much care. Look at him. He's beautiful. So this is my little Anthurium. This is the king. He's a tiny king. I like this packaging a lot.
Ooh.
Oh, they did. So this is the Medinilla, which was supposed to be in this plug size here, but it looks like they substituted one bigger. So I don't know if something happened to the other guy or if it just was so big.
Bank error in your favor. Receive bigger plant.
Right? So this packaging is pretty cool. I didn't receive that on my Calathea, but this might only be for some of the small dudes. Look at him. And so I believe both of these guys were about $8-ish. Little. I don't know what this is on the leaves. I think it might be moisture gel from the soil, but I don't know. But look at it. I think a lot of people are familiar with the Medinilla magnifica, which has those beautiful pink pendulous flowers and large green leaves. But this guy here is different because once it gets to size, there'll be the pink flowers all along the stems. It reminds me a lot of February Daphne, just how the flowers form right along the stems. Also, this one has amazing reddish undersides to the foliage. So yeah, this is my number 2 of 4 order from the People's Plants, and I gotta say I'm pretty impressed with them. It did take a couple months. Like I said, I ordered it June 3rd and I received this package last night, August 9th. So it did take 2 months, but they do have the option of pre-ordering plants. So you can order in advance, they get them to size, and once your shipment's ready, they will send it to you. So if you do order a couple things and one thing is ready but the other is not for several months, then they hold on to the entire order and ship it when everybody's ready. That way they can cut down on the shipping, which is very reasonable. It's only been about $8 or $9 both times I've ordered, so it doesn't really matter the size. So far on what I've ordered, it's all roughly the same shipment cost. So I'm very happy with them. I think you do have to be patient and wait for them, especially when you order something that's growing versus ready at the time. So so far so good from the People's Plants. I did get a comment from a viewer with my last video from the People's Plants unboxing, the Calathea, asking my experience with the People's Plants because there's apparently been a lot of negative feedback about them lately. If you look at the Facebook page, a lot of people are upset that they haven't been receiving their orders. And there have been several complaints on the Better Business Bureau website about them as well. A lot of the comments are that they paid the People's Plants and have been waiting and haven't gotten their orders. So I can't speak for those people. I can't say what happened with their orders, but I will say that if you order something in the growing stage, they are not ready to ship. And if you fully read the notation under the buy now page for each plant listing, it'll tell you when each of those plants is going to be available. And like I said earlier, if you buy several plants at once for them and say one of them's ready now, one of them's not ready for another month or two, it's gonna be a couple months for you to receive the entire order. Their website also says that they're working with a very small staff, a staff of 4 people. So I think, it's going to take a while for you to get your order, especially if you do not order something that is ready at the time. And it will say that when you order your plant. I'm very happy. I don't mind waiting, especially for plants that are very healthy, extremely reasonable price, and I love their packaging. It really seems to get the plants to you in great shape. I also love the fact that they offer baby plants or small plants like this guy, the Anthurium, in plug size, because they're very cheap plants. Like I said, I think I got this one for $7-8. Arrived in great shape. I like being able to start out with small plants. That way, if I kill it, I don't feel quite as bad for, dumping a whole bunch of money into a new plant that I have no experience growing. So I think I will definitely be ordering from the People's Plants again. Like I said, I have 2 more orders pending with them, and I will definitely share with you guys when they come in and what my thoughts are in them. But I'm happy with them. I think patience is needed when you order from the People's Plants. But the results are great. And I'm not being paid to say that, unfortunately.